why. You can have another ways like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
And then at the same time, it allows me to play like a little bit jazzy sometimes, like remembering the jazz tradition on the drum set,
Yeah,
like
huh?
Edwin Jones and all those guys that put the African drums, hand drum scene to the drum set, right? So let's play the same nine here just to give it a little bit more jazzy approach.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm putting with you, the 6/8 feel, improvising in 6/8, and feeling the tumbao double time, slow. You know what I mean?
Right.
Chinga tumbita pachela kutama la langa chumbila gila ta. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. You know what I mean? So in that way, in that combination, it's so, we are innovating. We are putting things that the masters before us, they did it already. People like Mongo, Santa Maria, at the same time that we mentioned Ray Barreto. You name it, And so having that interaction, combining that era with the present right now,
With ours.
it's deep. It's going deep, and a lot of good mysteries. That's what I feel on that. I'm flowing. I'm flowing with that. Little 6/8, little tumbao, the jazz thing, free,
Yeah. Looking for that conversation, definitely.
And the 9/4, double time
Yeah, in the back.
ahead, in the opposite way, that we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? That's the interesting part. That's how we create, and putting more and adding more to that structure.
Right.
And so fine, because are complex rhythms, you know. 9.
Definitely.
It's a good number, and has a good way of to feel that. You know what I mean? A good way of we are using all those patterns over there and tempos
Enea.
in there. 9.
9. Maquinita.
Maquinita, huh? Let me tell you, I mean, you catch me on that. I mean, cold.
Come on,
You know
come
why?
on.
Because Giovanni, what do you think? And we start like, boom, right away. I said, yeah. But in my mind, I said, yeah, I'm ready, but wow, I mean, cold blood.
It's very nice. It's very nice how these two,
Yeah.
how these two rhythms, that they are like very full by itself. They can really integrate to each other and sound massive. So
Rumba, guaguancó, the air of Colombia backwards. And with the high one, because remember that you have over there, I mean, everything, bass, piano, cowbells, percussion.
it's a very full rhythm.
You know,
That's
I'm doing the concolo part the
Right.
best I could, you know. I did it the best I could to do the... You know, but
So
faster.
very fast. So
So
why don't
very-
we play it slow like that for a second?
You know,
So
eh,
it gets a little bit more
yeah, for the beginning that was
understandable.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Two, three, four,
Five.
five. Two, three, four, five.
2, 3. 2, 3.
And right after the introduction, so or the head of the arrangement, if we can call it like that, then we go into the
Improvisation.
rumba guaguancó.
Yeah.
I mean, all this is really a hybrid of every kind of rumba.
Hybrid. Yeah, you know why? Because, okay, we are improvising, but at the same time, we took our calm, no hurry, just develop and step by step, like the water in the ocean, a wave, that doesn't going to be a wave like in 1, 2, 3 seconds. Need time until run and increase and run and grow up more until bam, you have a tsunami. You know what I mean? Very, very hard to sustain because it's not easy. Remember that for this kind of groove and ahead, you know, faster, the breathing is important. If we don't
Definitely.
know how to breathe, we're going to be in
Deep trouble.
bad trouble, you know? So that's another way for that to sustain the tempo with the volume plus where we are improvising and taking, you know, step by step, you know, the movement, the sound, the same groove itself to combine everything like a piano.
Right.
If you see a montuno like that, it's almost the same. That's what you're doing. Can you do a little bit?
Yeah, then here I'm like playing the clave and just keeping the hi-hat in 2 or 4 or 1 and 3 or maybe on 1, 2, 3 or 4, and then with my right hand I'm really like coloring, trying to hear you all the times and answer your calls or your you know, so it's just the bass, if we can call it, of this groove, it will be like And then I think we established like a conversation then for a while
Yeah.
until we go to your solo.
Yeah, for some people, they can listen, they can hear this like a bunch of beats, you know, ba, ba, boom, ba, in the improvisation, but most of the people don't know that with that improvisation, we create a groove,
Right.
because a groove can be, example, you know, and the attack that we put.
Definitely.
That's why when I go to the improvisation part, I'm very comfortable. Very comfortable because I have a good, what we call a good bed.
Right.
So you can lay down and be sure that nothing's gonna happen. So when you come to improvise, that's what I'm doing. Boom, put in the bed,
Lay in the bed for me, right.
as more simple as possible, right? And that's why the sound on our chemistry is going beyond things that happen, things that born right there.
Right.
Blah, psh, beats, you know, from the same combination, you can listen you can hear another beat that doesn't exist, but with the combination, that's how you get to that amalgam.
Right, right.
Let's do a quick example in the attack, you know, fast, like from the beginning.
From the very beginning.
Count it. Horacio, it was interesting part on the beginning because remember that we rehearsed and we did, let's do the 4 and 5, 5, the spaces, like when we do, like 3, 4, 5, right? So then you change that and you said, wow, cool, because we did 5 twice and 3 twice,
Right.
you know, and no improvisation, no nothing, just with the tempo on the air.
Right, right, right.
Leaving
Leaving the space.
3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And the jumping of the clave.
Right.
Ta, 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 ta. 3, 2.
Exactly.
Instead, come with 2, 3.
Yeah, because if we are already,
Explain a little bit of that.
if we are already, I mean, leaving spaces in 5 and spaces in 3, you know, it's just a way of feeling too.
Yes.
So let's hear, you know, music. I think music is a
Essence.
study too, you know. We are always
yeah.
studying. So it's like, let's hear how it sounds with 3. Let's hear how it sounds if we leave 4. Let's see in 5. And that way, I think we got into the point where it sounded more wicked and better, you know.
Yeah.
And then leaving those spaces in between the blocks of rhythm, you know. We had 2 big blocks of rhythm and then this space. And then we have 2 small blocks of rhythm and this smaller space. So, you know, when the rhythm is big, we leave 5. And when the rhythm is small, we leave 3. So it was like shrinking until we go into the improvisation. And then it's funny because the name of the tune is really
The little machine.
it's really the way it sounds.
La maquinita.
The way it sounds, this groove happening,
Can I
right?
say something like a little with happiness, love, and respect, you know? But we're going deep. We're like the Calypso, you know, like Jacques Cousteau, you know, boom. You know what I mean? So, man, at the same time, when we're doing like, I'm trying to use like what we call la maña,
Right.
like to
The
be wise.
knowledge. The old knowledge.
Yeah, the whole college, the street, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what that I did. Kind of what? Kind of rumba de cabaret. Remember? The cabaret, the same guaguancó, the same rumba, but that was a different thing. I mean, like,
Very
they played that fast. I mean, amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not easy, but we make it possible. You know, and it's so interesting to analyze, to give the sample for the people to express